Welcome to my boring opinion.
Okay, I'm back again. Sorry I'm a little bit late for this video. I can't think of what to film about the last couple of days. I finally found something. Yeah, I thought to talk about why conspiracy theories make no sense. Okay, so as you've probably already seen, I already made a video about how I used to be. I almost bought into some conspiracy theories like 9/11 and Illuminati, until I did some further research upon seeing, you know, conspiracy theories about 9/11 and Illuminati, conspiracy theories that didn't really make any sense. Okay, so what doesn't make sense about conspiracy theories is that most of them are based on circumstantial facts, and they don't really, have anything to support them. I mean, yeah, there may be, like, even if you don't understand a certain thing. And by the way, our conspiracy theorists, I think they kind of openly admit that they don't understand it, and yet then they say it's like, I don't understand it, therefore conspiracy. That's like what they're saying. I mean, so a conspiracy theory, it seems to be about what they don't understand, and then they formulate an answer based on so-called evidence. Now, I'm gonna talk about the 9/11 conspiracy theories. Here's what doesn't make sense about those. Now, first off, you got this, like, national TV and all that, nationwide. I don't know, it seems like it'd be pretty stupid for the government to try to pull something off like that with so much evidence out in the open of it being an inside job. If it were an inside job, I mean, it would be pretty stupid if you're doing an inside job to kind of like on the news, like have an event and leave all kinds of suspicious evidence like all over the place that people can point to. Aha, that proves it. Inside job. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, seems to me like if you wanted to pull off an inside job, you'd be really careful to make sure that nobody outside the conspirators knows about it. So if 9/11 was an inside job, wouldn't nobody know about? Because it doesn't make sense to be like that careless and and just go over there and then look at other stuff right there on camera and all stuff with the records. And I mean, that is such carelessness for something that's supposed to be an inside job. It's supposed to be a staged attack. I mean, you're taking a very big risk doing that. I mean, that kind of reverse psychology can backfire. Like, I mean, that just doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. And furthermore, I noticed that a lot of what they're using to back up the claim that 9/11 was an inside job is like circumstantial facts, kind of taken out of context, or they use like part of a quote of a misquote of I forgot what it was, like something that said that they claim says we need a new Pearl Harbor. And I forgot really what that was. I'm gonna have to have it looked at it in a while. And the actual quote says, like a new Pearl Harbor. And that's in the context of a surprise attack. Because Pearl Harbor went down as a surprise attack. Regardless of whether or not it was. I mean, that's how it went down as history, as a surprise attack. Therefore, the full context of that is probably talking about a surprise attack and something that we need, or in case of a surprise attack. That's probably what that's talking about. I mean, they misquote it. Let's see how much time okay. Now I've also noticed that they claim that you could tell that it's as controlled demolition. That it's like a top-down controlled demolition. I mean, excuse me, down. What would that be called? Let's see. Like controlled demolition. Like you can see it like start to collapse from the bottom, and then then the whole thing just falls into one place. Well, that's not what happened in the Twin Towers. Either that right there. I've looked up YouTube videos, which, by the way, the people who made the videos don't talk about 9/11 at all. I looked up videos about a structural failure collapse, and I looked at videos about controlled demolition collapse. And the Twin Towers collapse looked more like structural failure. And not to mention the fact that controlled demolition, there would be loud explosion. You'd be able to hear it for miles around. That wouldn't work. Then you have the molten metal thing. Yeah, okay, molten aluminum, like when it gets to a certain point, looks like any other. It looks like molten metal. You can't tell it apart from any other. It's a molten metal, or you probably have to get like a sample and analyze it or something, or or you have to be like some kind of expert. Now I'm gonna go with other conspiracy theories that don't make sense. Like John F. Kennedy assassination. I mean, a lot of what they're basing that on doesn't really seem to make any sense. Like he was trying to expose the Illuminati or something, or secret societies. Like John F. Kennedy was trying to expose the Illuminati or secret societies just before he died, because he used the words secret society. But he was talking about political secret societies in that speech, and there was no reason to believe that he was trying to expose the Illuminati. There's just no reason. Once again, circumstantial facts. Circumstantial facts. Let's see. There's other conspiracy theories that don't make sense. Basically, conspiracy theories, they don't make any sense. They take a few facts out of context, and it's about what they openly admit don't understand. And yet, that's what they admit, that they don't understand such and such, and therefore there must be a conspiracy. So they're using the lack of understanding as further proof of a conspiracy. That makes no sense. Now, some conspiracy theories might actually have like evidence that might actually make sense. They might actually hold water and stuff, and then maybe they aren't that goofy. But the ones that do, the ones that are exposed, and the ones that eventually came out, have something more solid than 9/11 and John F. Kennedy and whatever else. There's something more solid evidence and more solid facts than what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand, therefore conspiracy. It has more solid facts than that. That the conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. There's stuff that, matter of fact, I probably believe in stuff that's considered conspiracy theories myself. Because I've seen video footage showing proving it. And also, conspiracy theories, a lot of them spread panic and fear and doom and gloom. Oh, the government controls everything and there's nothing we can do about it. That must be a sad life to live like that. You know, that the Illuminati is out there, they control everything, there's nothing we can do about it, it's all doom and gloom. I mean, first off, if any of these conspiracy theories are true, then the whole point of warning people would be to overthrow these the so-called Illuminati and whatever. You know, so we can rise up and defeat them. It's not all. It wouldn't be all doom and gloom if it was true. If there was some secret society trying to control people. And it doesn't make sense that. And here's what really bugged me. This is how I got out of the Illuminati conspiracy theory. Like, basically, people were saying that everybody who does this is in the Illuminati. Not some people, everybody. That does not make sense. You can't say everybody who does this is in the Illuminati. You might claim that some people are, and other people they don't know what it actually means. I might take that better than everybody. So that's one of the three things that talked me out of conspiracy. That made me fact check everything. And also, if there was some kind of like eye trying to brainwash us, how did these conspiracy theorists get unbrainwashed? How did they find out the truth? We're supposed to be too brainwashed to see the truth. And it doesn't help that most conspiracy theorists, they try to present their evidence from the perspective of, wake up, you idiot. I mean, when you're trying to expose the Illuminati or prove your point, and because you don't do it you don't do that. You do it from the perspective that you're teaching these people something new. Maybe they don't know any better for whatever reason. You don't. I mean, people are not going to listen to you if you do it from the perspective of, wake up, you idiot. You're living in denial. You know it's true, you just don't want to admit it. You don't want to face it. That's not gonna convince anybody. Let's see, this video is already getting long. I mean, and conspiracy theories, they don't like being questioned. It's like they get offended or something when you ask them for evidence. It's like, take my word for it. The Illuminati is real. Take my word for it. You're living in denial if you don't. The evidence is right there in front of your face. You're living in denial. You don't want to admit it. Makes no sense. I mean, if the Illuminati is real, and if there is, these conspiracy, why would they, if there is an Illuminati, why would they put so much evidence in front of our face if they want to be kept a secret? And how dumb is it? I mean, that doesn't make sense. Same thing with 9/11. Why would they put so much evidence in front of our face? I mean, why would they be so careless? Did they really think that nobody would notice? I mean, if you wanted to do an inside job, then fake a terrorist attack, seems to me that they would do better than that, and wouldn't nobody know about. The public would not know about it. And this video is getting pretty long. And this is why conspiracy theories don't make sense. Now, some of them might actually be true, like UFOs and aliens and stuff. But here's what you do. You don't just... You fact-check conspiracy theories. You look at the people who believe, and look at the people who try to debunk conspiracy theories, and say there's conspiracy theories, and then you fact-check each person. One of them, I mean, both sides, conspiracy theories and debunkers, they're going to be making claims probably concerning science. Especially the 9/11 conspiracy theories, they're going to be making claims. The truthers and debunkers, they're going to be making claims concerning science. They both can't be right. One of them don't know what they're talking about. So you fact check them both and find out which one doesn't know what they're talking about. And whoever knows what they're talking about, that's the people that you believe. And that's it for this video. Bye.
This has been my boring opinion.
Thanks for watching my video, and feel free to check out TubeBuddy. The link is in the description.